Think your rock memory can stand the test of time? Grab a pen, hit play, and guess the band from every riff. Let's see who remembers the most names. Formed in the Bay Area, Y&T fused melody with hard rock punch, while Summertime Girls broke into the mainstream. Deeper cuts like Rescue Me and Mean Streak showed off their raw, arena-ready sound. They were on the edge of greatness, just never fully crossed over. Holy Moses brought German thrash metal to a vicious high in the 80s, fronted by the ferocious Sabina Klassen. Finished with the Dogs, Current of Death, and Life's Destroyer tore through the underground with speed and bite. They were loud, fast, and criminally overlooked. Vardis stood out with their bluesy boogie rock twist. Tracks like 100 mph Let's Go and If I Were King captured high voltage energy that felt live, even in the studio. They never got the same love as their peers, but they sure earned it.
Youth of America is living in the jungle, fighting for survival, but there's no place to go.
Portland's Wipers shaped post-punk and grunge long before it was cool. Their sprawling anthem, Youth of America, along with Over the Edge and Doomtown, laid the groundwork for what bands like Nirvana would later ride to fame.
Got to see it now. No, I really tried. You think I never did?
Raw, moody, and ahead of their time.
They can make things worse for me. Sometimes I'd rather die.
Agent Orange fused punk speed with surf guitar shimmer, creating a vibe all their own. Bloodstains became a skate punk anthem.
The scene has died away.
While Everything Turns Gray and Living in Darkness cemented their SoCal legacy.
This is it, the darkest hour. Isn't it depressing? How
Influential, fast, and still fresh decades later, that's 5 bands down, and we're just getting started. If one of those sparked a memory, we want to hear it from you. Drop your favorite track or moment from the first batch in the comments. UK Sacrilege blurred the lines between thrash, doom, and crust punk. Tracks like At Death's Door and Lifeline hit with weight and urgency. Fierce, uncompromising, and way too underground for how good they were.
once I had my heroes, once I had my dreams.
Boston's Mission of Burma laid the blueprint for indie and post-punk in the 80s, with songs like That's When I Reach for My Revolver, Academy Fight Song, and This Is Not a Photograph.
That's when I reach for my revolver. You're the Catalan.
Their jagged energy and intelligence left a lasting mark, even if most people missed it the first time.
Don't you like me? Won't you invite me? Take me back to your home.
Before glam blew up, Girl brought sleazy swagger to the UK scene. With Phil Collen, later of Def Leppard, on guitar, Songs like Hollywood Tease, My Number, and Strawberries had hooks, grit, and charisma to spare.
We could make out on the floor. On the floor. The things you said, you said you'd be my friend. I said your friend, and that's inspiring.
Just a few years too early for the fame they deserved.
Isn't life a blast? It's just like living in.
Flipper turned punk inside out. Slow, sludgy, and confrontational. Tracks like Ha Ha Ha, Sex Bomb, and Way of the World were noisy, chaotic, and surprisingly influential.
Sex bomb, mama! Yeah! That's the way of the world.
Their sound-shaped grunge long before it had a name. Killdozer's mix of sludgy guitars and deadpan sarcasm was uniquely Midwestern. With songs like Knuckles the Dog, Lupus, and The Pig Was Cool, they delivered noise rock with a wink. Raw, heavy, and unlike anything else on the scene. That's 10 bands so far, and we're only scratching the surface. If one of those hits you with a flash of memory, we want to hear it from you. Drop your favorite from the last 5 in the comments. White Lion brought a melodic punch to the glam metal scene, led by Mike Tramp's vocals and Vito Bratta's underrated guitar work. Wait, When the Children Cry and Little Fighter all had chart potential, but they always seem to fly just under the radar. Head of David mixed industrial weight with noise rock intensity, setting the groundwork for bands like Godflesh. Tracks like Roadkill, Bugged, and Dog Day Sunrise were heavy, hypnotic, and ahead of their time, but far too weird for the mainstream. Seattle's Bam Bam were punk pioneers with a raw edge and a story often left out of grunge history. Led by Tina Bell, songs like Ground Zero, Villains, Also Wear White, and Stress helped shape the scene before it had a name. Criminally overlooked. Bullet Boys hit the late 80s with swagger and flash, mixing Van Halen energy with radio-ready hooks. Smooth Up in Ya for the Love of Money and Talk to Your Daughter had serious fire. But their moment came just as the glam wave was fading. Canada's Kick-Axe delivered gritty hard rock with soaring choruses and a tough edge. Tracks like Heavy Metal Shuffle, On the Road to Rock, and Vices packed all the power of the big names. They just never had the label push to match it. That's 15 bands in, and there's still plenty more to uncover. If any of those sparked a memory, we want to hear it from you. Drop your favorite from the last 5 in the comments.
We've come a long, long way to be with you.
Kingdom Come burst onto the scene with a Zeppelin-like sound that was hard to ignore. Tracks like Get It On, What Love Can Be, and Do You Like It brought big riffs and bluesy vocals.
Now that I know what love can be. Do you like it?
But critics wrote them off as copycats before they had a real shot.
I know you know we're all incomplete. Let's get together.
Fronted by metal queen Doro Pesch, Warlock delivered powerful vocals and thunderous riffs with tracks like All We Are, Earthshaker Rock, and I Rule the Ruins. They had the sound and presence, just not the spotlight they deserved. Before the Sunset Strip scene exploded, LA Guns were already lighting it up. With the Ballad of Jane, Never Enough, and Electric Gypsy, they blended sleaze, melody, and grit. Overshadowed by peers, but undeniably part of the DNA. Lizzie Borden brought theatrical metal with a sharp edge and darker themes. Tracks like Me Against the World, American Metal, and Love Kills were glam meets horror, loud, flashy, and fiercely independent.
In for the kill, it's me against the world. You better be American metal. Penetrating like cancer in veins. I'm screaming out in the night.
Switzerland's Crocus brought AC/DC energy with their own hard rock twist. Screaming in the Night, Long Stick Goes Boom, and Midnight Maniac proved they had stadium-worthy sound. They just never cracked the US market wide open. That's 20 bands in, and we're deep into the hidden gems now. If one of those hit a nerve or brought back a memory, we want to hear it from you. Drop your favorite from the last 5 in the comments. Now, the final 10 before sharing your score in the comments below. Often called Canada's answer to Rush, Triumph blended precision with power. Lay It on the Line, Magic Power, and Fight the Good Fight had soaring vocals and arena-ready energy. But they never quite reached global fame. Helix brought pure, no-frills hard rock with tracks like Rock You, Heavy Metal Love, and Deep Cuts the Knife. They had the hooks, the hair, and the grit, but somehow stayed just outside the spotlight.
Looking out to the stars, think about what you are.
Zebra combined prog rock finesse with AOR melodies. Who's Behind the Door, Tell Me What You Want, and Take Your Fingers From My Hair showcased haunting vocals and tight musicianship. But they never found a wide audience beyond their cult following. Formed by ex-Motorhead guitarist Fast Eddie Clarke, Fastway cranked out high-energy, bluesy rock. Say What You Will, Easy Livin', and Trick or Treat delivered punchy riffs and classic swagger. But timing wasn't on their side. Arizona's Icon brought heavy riffs and glam sheen, but never quite found their place. With tracks like Rock On Through the Night, Naked Eyes, and Take Another Shot at My Heart, they delivered metal with polish and got lost in the flood.
Shot.
25 down, and if you made it this far, you're a true rock memory machine. Heard any old favorites you'd forgotten about? Let us know in the comments. Now the final 5 before it's time to share your score.
Oh, 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 Lord, music over my head.
King's X blended metal, soul, and Beatles-esque harmonies into something totally their own. Over My Head, Goldilocks, and It's Love earned them critical praise.
I hear music, music, music. Oh, oh, oh. One, but not near this way. That holds it all together.
But mainstream success always seemed just out of reach.
Yeah, your last chance.
Shooting Star delivered melodic rock with big hooks and heartfelt songwriting. Tracks like Last Chance, Hang On For Your Life, and You Got What I Need had all the right ingredients, just not the right exposure.
Last chance to believe in yourself. For your life tonight. You got what you need.
Summer breeze make you feel alright.
Fantasy put Aldo Nova on the map, a synth-infused rock anthem that still holds up.
Life is just a fantasy. Can you let this fantasy?
Follow-ups like Monkey on Your Back and Ball and Chain proved he wasn't a one-hit wonder.
Clean up your act. Get the monkey off your back so you feels like a ball and chain.
Even if most people only remember the one.
Enslaved in the wish and the dream of a man who has planned their destiny.
Led by ex-Whitesnake guitarist John Sykes, Blue Murder delivered heavy, cinematic rock. Valley of the Kings, Jelly Roll, and Out of Love were epic, intricate, and packed with talent.
The wheel, the valley of the kings will still be built. See the fire in the sky. Keep you warm. I have with you. Why? I'm out of love again.
But they came and went in a flash.
Why must I always say it again?
Canadian rockers Honeymoon Suite made slick, catchy tracks perfect for the radio. New Girl Now, Feel It Again, and Wave Babies had all the sparkle of 80s rock.
I got a new girl now.
But never quite got the lasting recognition they deserved. That's all 30. How How many did you get right? Share your score in the comments and let us know which band surprised you the most. And if you're hungry for more deep cuts, check out our next video about 30 obscure bands you need to hear, where we go beyond the quiz and dive deeper into the stories behind the forgotten greats.